May as well start a minute early and ensure the stream works fine. Got my back. Been a long day again. Oh well. Cat Maiden's domain, god damn it. We're going on the full weeaboo route. Nice. Yeah. I'm not looking forward to hearing meowing. The afternoon of the next day, I'm out shopping in Okabe with Mayuri. Let's have a look. I need to remember these damn buttons. There it is. Oh yeah, so I swapped the phone background to Sleeping Kurisu. Okay, after practicing Power Stern. You mean the round one? Look how glorious it is. The true route. I had a new idea for a gadget that could replace number 12, so I came here to get the necessary parts. Akiba's busier than usual for a Sunday, with crowds populating not just Chidori, but the back alleys as well. I feel like I'm going to lose track of Mayuri the second I take my eyes off her. As long as she doesn't die, it's fine. The fact she can use Stardust Handshake or Sneaking Phage to just up and vanish doesn't make things any easier for me. That's why I need to be extra careful. Yeah, extra careful with Mayuri, of all people. Definitely. Unfortunately, it'd be me keeping my eyes locked onto Mayuri means that I'm barely paying attention to the crowds in front of me and I end up bumping shoulders with someone. My keeping my eyes. No, there's so many typos in this game, it's a shame, because some of these just have no justification for being here. Oh! Get that fucking meowing gone. All the meowing. Oh my god, kill me, please. It's not been long and I already want to go back. Get me on a different timeline. I don't care which one, just not this one where the meowing's happening. Well, aside from the Mocha one. A what? What? What a vast difference. A fully automated popcorn cooking device. Just use a microwave. Oh wait, you're using yours as a time machine. You don't have to use a frying pan for it. You can literally buy pre-packaged little microwavable bags of popcorn seeds and put them in the microwave. There you go. The easiest method of making popcorn. Anybody who's ever made instant popcorn you can find in the stores knows exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, instant popcorn, well, at least in the UK, comes in sealed bags. And hello! And yes, it's really weird for me. But anyone who lives in the UK will know what I'm talking about. If you buy instant popcorn, it comes in sealed kind of like borderline cardboard bags. You put it in the microwave, you put it on for like a minute or two, and it'll sort itself. You get it out, the bag's normally really hot. And there you go, you've got popcorn, because normally when you do it in a pan, when it pops, it normally doesn't stay in the pan. So here, the alternative is Put it in a bag and cook it in a microwave, where the heat centralizes, so you just get it bursting inside safe containment away from people. Hence the reborn number 12, the latest future gadget. All we have to do is exchange the head of a shoulder massage device with a frying pan and attach the heater to its bottom. That's not a good idea. That sounds like a recipe for disaster. After that, just put the popcorn, butter and salt into the machine, hold it, ta-da, popcorn. Or just get the sealed bags version of instant popcorn and put it in a microwave. The wide world of kitchens will be revolutionized by this breathtaking advancement in culinary science. I think there's bigger advancements than something that can hold popcorn over a frying pan for you, like the fact that popcorn can come sealed in a bag and be microwaved is way more useful than that. And cheaper. By the way, the maize is actually another word for corn. I just thought it sounded cooler. Sadder. Kinda. Whatever. Ferris intently listens as I explain the details of the project to her. No. Oh god. No. I hate these two's delusions. The thing that's sad is this girl's compensating for the fact that she lost her dad. That's the saddest part, but at the same time, she's quite annoying. In the main series, you get this sad little realization moment where her tech saves her dad's life, and that's the world line where, yeah, you have to reverse that, which is a massive shame. Like, you're essentially killing her dad again. Oh god, please no, stop it. No more cat noises. Whenever Ferris and I talk, things always get weird. It's a hassle. This coming from him, he is the biggest hypocrite I've ever met. Hey! Busy girl. She owns that business. This is the weird part, is she really can't afford to not be there. She owns it. Ferris flashes her pearly white teeth at us in a big smile. Oh. Shadows beneath both her eyes. Interesting. Send the text. Get it gone. She's done well to hide them with makeup, but I know those eyes. I've seen them when I look into the mirror after pulling an all-nighter. She's got dark circles under her eyes. I start to speak, but I find myself getting cut off by Ferris herself. The meowing. Please stop. Poor girl needs to cut down her own workload. I feel really bad. Ferris waves at us before turning to head towards May Queen. I speak to Mayuri, my eyes still locked on Ferris. Well, she owns a business. She's pretty young for it as well. Mayuri's a sweetheart. Because Ferris is the store manager. Miri starts to say something but hesitates. Yeah, she was going to say it, but can't. I give her a curious look, and she hurriedly continues. She owns the business, it goes beyond that. In other words, she's like a middle manager for all the maids. It seems like every industry has its tough management positions. Miri nods. No, she just outright owns it, there's the difference. I've always figured Ferris to be kind of childish. What with her, I'm not saying that, and weird delusions. That said, she seems to have a lot of work on her plate at work. Impressive. This coming from him is hypocritical. I can't help but to find myself seeing the cat-eared maid in a more positive light. But then, Ferris suddenly screams out. Surprised, I look up and find Ferris has been cornered by a handful of men in a back alley. Yeah, yeah. That's really creepy. No, it's this asshole again. Go away! I recognize the man in front of me. He's...
Oi, teme. Masaka. Now,
this is the asshole who ended up actually attacking us in Kurisu's route as well. That's right, he's the weirdo who stopped me in front of May Queen and started going on about all sorts of nonsense. Like, realistically to me, it's kind of Ferris's own fault for taking a back alley. It's like, they can't really force her out into a back alley because that'd be noticed by a bunch of people. They were probably waiting around for her to go into that back alley and just followed her there and then trapped her in the back alley. Oi. The men glare at me. Upon closer inspection, he doesn't seem to be a run-of-the-mill delinquent. Judging by his fashion sense, he strikes me as somebody who'd be hanging around Shibuya, not Akiba. He's also wearing what appears to be high-spec sunglasses, a necklace, and a wristwatch. The men around him are similarly decked out. Alright. These guys are more dangerous than your everyday delinquents, but I can't just leave a friend in need. Is that even English? What's this guy rambling about? Welcome to... welcome to Makise Kurisu's Tips Corner. In this case, persona non grata means someone unwelcome, or someone unneeded, the perfect way to describe you, Okabe. Kurisu would later rub salt into the wound, unsurprisingly, to say the least. I love the fact that they make a point of that. It's like, even in a route that isn't her own, she's just like, yeah, fuck you. Oh, you would hate Persona 4. The man looks around, his eyes stopping at Miyuri behind me. Oh god, he smirks and starts to laugh. Oh no. Leave her alone.
フェイリスだけじゃなく、マユシーニャンニャンとも知り合いか。
This guy's such a creep. What the fuck? And yeah, thank you. I want to kill him as well. But yeah, no, this guy turned up again and he's harassing Ferris. It didn't fucking take long for him to show up either, like, immediately after I started stream. He knows me, Eri. Just who the hell is this guy? As I try to puzzle things out in my head, he starts to explain himself.
俺がなぜこの女どもを知っているかって?
Yeah, my assumption is you're a big sadder who used to attend the cafe as a regular. And then you got kicked out or something.
それはな、一度手に入れようと思った女の顔は絶対に忘れねえからさ。
なんだと?
I'm not reading that line. That line can go fuck itself.
なんだお前。
The man who doesn't get it.
女の彼氏か。いきなり顔色が変わりやがったな。
Don't use cat puns while talking about girls wearing catties. Please stop.
そうではない。あいつは我が野望にとって大切な人質なのだ。貴様になど渡せるか。
Oh God.
そんなに怒るなよ。なに、あの女を俺のこれにしようって話じゃねえ。
Collection. Like you fucking have anyone. Seemingly still misunderstanding the situation, the man crudely shoves out his pinky finger. Then, after dramatically posing in the most heavy-handed way humanly possible, he pulls out a business card. A business card. I take it from him and glance down. Amusement hospitality planner. Hyper cafe producer. Entertainment food coordinator. His excessively gaudy business card is riddled with a confusing array of words and terms. And under them, an even gaudier font, is what appears to be his name. The 4 degree... Oh, God. Shida. How the hell am I supposed to read this? Wait, 4 can be read as she, and degrees... Does degrees. He's a total Chinibia. Oh, God, don't... You can't talk. You can't, Okabe, you can't talk. You're the biggest Chinibio in this game.
俺はな、見ての通り、世界を股にかけるハイパープロデューサーであり、凄腕プランナーであり、そして
It makes me so sad that all the characters who use English in this game, aside from Kurisu, are all delusional idiots. Okabe randomly uses English. This idiot randomly uses English. The Duke of Darkness. Oh, go away, you fucking weirdo. I stand there dumbfounded by all the nonsense this weirdo is spouting here. What the hell is he getting at? What's the point of all this? Amidst my bewilderment, Ferris angrily chimes in.
フェイリスとマユシーを自分がプロデュースしてるメイドカフェに引き抜こうとしてるんだにゃ。
ありていに言えばそういうことだ。あんたからも言ってやってくれ。この女どもに。奇跡のフードプロデューサーの店で働くようにとな。
This guy's an idiot. Ferris owns hers. Why would she give a shit?
何度も何度もしつこいにゃ。そんな話は聞けないと言ったはずにゃ。マユシーもお断りします。
Ha! You got clear now. Now fuck off.
そんなことを言っていいのかな。いくら意地を張ってたって、 お前たちの働く場所はもうじき俺の店しかなくなるんだ。
Your dump's not going to be around a whole lot longer, despite the Ferris, like, in the main series, is connected to Akihabara as a whole because her dad owned a lot of it. Stupid guy. Very, very stupid guy. Alright. Upon hearing this, Ferris' expression turns sour.
一体どういうことだそれは。
どういうことも何も。秋葉のメイドカフェはすべて俺の店になるんだからな。
You're an idiot. Anyway.
何
I don't want to read his stupid name. He grins at my shocked response. He gives his subordinates what I can only assume is his signal to leave.
よく考えるんだな、フェイリスニャンニャン。今俺の店に来れば3倍のギャラを出してやるぜ。お前にはそれだけの価値があるからな。
She gets all of the... She's fucking rich. Why would she care?
その代わり、俺に逆らったら二度とこの町では働けなくしてやる。
She technically doesn't need to work. She's rich. I'm not gonna get over that. Nice. As Ferris glares at his back, I can just barely make out the tears forming in her eyes. Aww. Give her a pat on the back. What the fuck am I supposed to say to that? Nothing. Nothing is my answer. Stupid cat noises. Stupid cat noises. You know what? Fine. After everything that happened with stupid folk, I head to May Queen with Ferris in hopes of learning more about the situation. I can only take this girl seriously when she actually takes herself seriously, which is very rarely. Like, I bet you we'll have a moment where she isn't acting like a cat maid and she's actually very chill and we can actually relate to this girl. But then she'll start meowing again and I'll feel like I want to stab out my own ears. Even though it's lunchtime, the place is empty. That's why Ferris is showing off a side of herself she never showed to a customer. Oh god, Miri, no. Please, no. The girl formerly known as Miri places multiple apple teas onto the table. Ferris sits across from me and takes a sip. I'm with two delusional people.
で、フェイリス。あいつはずっとお前たちに付きまとってるのか。
Can we just like put out there that this guy who's bothering them also attacked Okabe and Kurisu in her route, which is really hilarious to imagine now because it turned from this guy just being interested in making a maid cafe to beating the shit into Okabe and demanding an apology for no good reason. It's like, you know what? Fuck it.
秋葉にあいつの店しかなくなるとかおかしなことを言っていたが
Shuns, that's not gonna happen because of her wealth.
ごめんにゃ、今日ま心配かけて。でも安心してにゃ。残念だけどマヨシーにはこのお店を辞めてもらうことにしたから。
Is she getting sacked? Jeez.
どういうことだ。
そうすればマユシーがあんなやつに絡まれることもないにゃ。でも。
お前はどうするんだフェイリス。
心配しなくていいにゃ。自分でなんとかできるから。
I'll give her credit for this. She's actually thinking of Mayuri rather than herself and actually making a step down from her job to avoid her being harassed. I'd say that's being a decent person. Just, yeah.
これは京馬やマユシーとは関係のないお話なんだにゃ。フェイリスの問題だから。
何を言っている。お前はラボメンじゃないのか。俺たちの仲間じゃないのか。
If you count a cat girl as a friend, then sure.
無関係とはなんだ。仲間の危機を見過ごせるほどこの法王院京馬は愚かではない。
でも
Ferris looks lost and confused for some reason. She turns her gaze to Mayuri.
オカリに相談してみようよ、フェリスちゃん。ね。
She's not a central character. She's part of the friendship group, but she's never really taken a lead aside from her own route.
俺に何ができるかはわからんが、まずは話を聞かせてみろ。
So that's kind of the point, though. The central characters are Mayuri and Kurisu, each for very different purposes, and the timelines centralize around which one of them lives or dies until you go into the STEINS Gate one. Alpha World Line, Mayuri lives. Beta World Line, Kurisu. She dies instead. Yay. And not yay, me being sarcastic, but not the point. She takes another sip of apple tea and then starts summarising the situation. Things are even crazier than I had imagined. The third Akihabara maid cafe. What? Third? I have no idea whether there was actually a first or a second, but the way she described this Great War makes it sound incredibly dire. Akihabara being the place it is, competition between maid cafes has always been fierce. Yeah, because there's a lot of sad people. And I have no idea how much she'll judge him. I don't know, I can't answer that one for you at all. It's not terribly rare for Cafe A to become Cafe B. Only a month later, things change quickly. But recently something strange started happening in the maid cafe circuit. It all started when Shido appeared. Apparently, he originally designed normal cafes and food courts. He eventually made use of his strong social skills to talk his way into major investment funds, which helped him sneak into the maid cafe industry with a whole lot of cash to back him up. His joints were all hugely successful. Of course they were. The establishments had money backing them up. This money used to scout top-tier talent from other cafes and even bring in Oh my god. They've got Sayaka from Danganronpa working there. Jesus Christ. God. Of course, if that was the extent of it, that'd just be business. Some of the services he offered were borderline sex industry levels of skeevy. He put the competition out of business by starting price wars that they could never hope to win. Much of the competition then would fall into financial holes, which at that point he would swoop in with the buyout. As a result, most of the maid cafes in Akiba are now backed by him to some degree or another. Okay, so he's actually quite clever, which is really bad. He's scamming them out of business by taking over the customs and then making them have to sell and then buying the property. So at this rate, he's just basically absorbing all of the other cafes in the industry and having them run, which is really bad. Because once he owns them all, he has no competitors, meaning he can shove the prices up. The only exceptions are May Queen and a handful of old, well-established shops. This whole thing is unbelievable. And this is the asshole who beat the crap into Okabe while he shielded Kurisu. Yeah, this guy's a dick.
すごいことになってるな。
He's not even really after Ferris's cafe. He's more after the girls who work there to purchase them so the cafe falls under. The issue with that is Ferris owns this cafe, so there's no reason she'd ever quit it. But the thing is, there's no reason for her to worry anyway, because if she really wanted to, she has the influence over Akiba to get rid of him. Well, by main story standards. Unless they modified how she works like they did with Mocha in this game, then she has the power to just outright take those properties back.
それでね、メイクインもメイドさんがみんな辞めていっちゃうの。
Ah, okay, so they've actually made it make sense. So the reason they're doing so many shifts is because all those maids have been recruited by that weirdo.
マキちゃんもミヤちゃんも姫ちゃんもシドさんにものすごく脅かされて。
そうか。
That would explain why Ferris and Miuri had been working overtime. The thought of Shido's cowardly tactics begins to get my blood boiling.
通りの向こう側を見てみるにゃ。
Look across the street. Prompted by, I look out the window and spot a flashy sign on the building across from us. The picture on it is an illustration by a famous eyes. Even I know who they are. The maid cafe goes by the name of... I'm not reading that. It takes up the second and third floors of the building. Visible from here are the throngs of customers.
あれもシドの店か。
I basically grown out my words, and Ferris nods, clearly frustrated.
メイドさんを引き抜かれるってことはね、今日お客さんを一緒に連れて行かれちゃうことなんだにゃ。
そうか。だから日曜のこんな時間だというのに。
Up until just a moment ago, I was puzzling over why the cafe was empty. It all makes sense now. This should be one of the busiest times of the day, but we're the only ones here. Actually, there were a lot of empty seats the last time I dropped in too. May Queen that I know and love would never be that empty.
でも、シドの店は絶対にメイドカフェなんかじゃないにゃ。シドはメイドさんにも秋葉の文化にも全く興味がなくて、ただお金が儲かればそれでよくって。 メイドさんたちに露出の高い服を着せて本当は嫌がってるのにお金で釣ったり脅したりしてエッチなポーズをさせたり。
Ugh. This guy's gross.
フェイリスは思うにゃ。メイドさんが楽しくしてなかったらお客さんだって心の底から楽しめるわけがないんだって。
Unfortunately, Ferris, that isn't true. That part's really sad. If anything, a lot of the male customers will probably enjoy what she does making them do. Yeah.
メイドさんが心の底から笑ってるからお客さんも一緒に笑えるんだって。
Ferris's eyes begin to tear up as a mix of anger and sadness washes over her.
こんなことで
No.
大事なメイクインが潰されちゃうなんて悔しい。
Yeah, but you have more money you can throw at this if you really want to. So basically for her it's not worth the investment then if she's not backing it even more than she already is.
秋葉の文化をあんなやつにめちゃくちゃにされて悔しい。
Makes me wonder how her father's funds are being handled, because realistically, she should have the money to be able to do whatever she wants. My voice just cracked. Jesus Christ. Oh, Mayuri's tearing up too. No, I don't know much about maid cafes. I only really come to May Queen because Ferris and Mayuri are always here. I've never given other places much thought. Regardless, his tactics are unforgivable. I want to do something to help them. I loudly declare my intentions. Are we going to see Kurisu in a cat outfit? Because that happens in one of the movies, and it's entirely plausible. Shut up. No. She looks puzzled. Oh, Daru, I can tell. Yeah. I love how the music just goes from serious to Of course, because of how overweight he is, the pose isn't even remotely cool looking. Oof. Oof, sucks to be him. I don't think she wants your sword, no offense, but jeez. The cat girl bows her head to us, finally accepting our offers to help. So this is how they're gonna reveal it. Alright. Ferris and Mayuri reluctantly glance at each other. She licks her lips several times in hesitation. She gathers herself and looks over at me. Her voice is low. Darth flips over his chair, making a huge sound that echoes throughout the room. Yeah, so this is how they reveal it. We can't contain our excitement as we look up at the super high-class, high-rise apartment building next to the UPX. Kurisu! Yeah, she's mega rich.
マユリもここに来るのは初めてなのか?
I doubt it.
フェリスちゃんがお店のオーナーさんなのは知ってたけど、それ以外は謎なんだよ。
Oh, okay, fair enough.
そうか。
Not only does she operate a maid cafe, but she also lives in a place like this. Who exactly are you? Anyway, I'm sure you're probably wondering why all of us lab members are standing here, staring awestruck at an apartment building. Since the place was lacking for customers anyway, Ferris decided to close up shop and hold a round table conference at her place. Her reasoning? Since everyone's going out of their way to help, I'd like to treat you all to a good meal. Fair enough. But we never imagined we'd end up here. I feel terribly out of place considering the way I'm dressed. Is it really okay for people like Daru and I to be here? The thought crossed my mind, but I quickly moved on. There's no point standing here dumbfounded. I pressed the intercom button. A butler. I reflexively tense up. The speaker on the other end of the intercom sounds like quite the dandy gentleman. After stating my name and business, the auto lock on the door opens, allowing us access to the elevator hall. Yeah, jeez. The hall floor is covered in soft carpeting, and even the entire area has been polished to an incredible shine. Not even a speck of dust in sight. It seems more like a high-class hotel than an apartment building. Undoubtedly, we all feel out of place, but nonetheless, pile into the elevator. As we enter Ferris's home, we're greeted by an older gentleman in an extremely classy suit. And then we'll get to hear her actual name again at some point then. How many square meters wide is this living room? It's huge, and the ceiling is so high up too. And man, that view of Akihabara through the huge windows up front is amazing. Oh god. This guy is just, yeah. What words do I have for him? I shall call the young mistress. One idiot. I reply with a polite nod, and the elderly gentleman leaves the living room with a gentle smile. Damn it, I was totally ready to go into a dramatic monologue, and now it's all ruined. Yes. Mayuri. It should be that kind of butler. Oh, shut up, Haru. And Daru. God. Like I want to know. Brilliant. As the two argue, the door opens and a familiar catgirl enters. There's no point in... Why? She's wearing her casual clothes, but for some reason she's still got cat ears on. Because why not, apparently? She stands in front of us and deeply bows her head. I'm pretty sure she does remove the cat ears though at some point in the anime and the original game. Stop meowing, please, for fuck's sake. Considering the fact Considering the apartment she lives in and the fact she has a butler, I imagine she has a small fortune. No, she has a big fortune. She has a lot of money. She could utilize the same tactics as him if she wanted to. She could easily attract some customers back. But she doesn't want to.
それをやってしまったら、この町はいつかめちゃくちゃになってしまうにゃ。お金さえあれば、みんなの楽しみも夢も優しさも情熱もすべてを踏みにじれてしまうような嫌な町に。フェイリスはそんな秋葉は絶対に見たくないにゃ。
Stop the meowing. We all feel the same way.
取材してもいい？
She asks Ferris, keep away from me, but...
Fumu. マスコミを味方につけられれば、オペレーションフレイヤの遂行に弾みがつくな。
いくらでも協力するにゃ。どんなことでも聞いてほしいにゃ。ただ一つだけお願いがあるのにゃ。フェイリスがオーナーだってことは秘密にしてほしいにゃ。フェイリスはあくまでも一人のメイドさんとしてお客さんたちと接したいのにゃ。
秘密にする。
シドにも気づかれていないんだよな、フェイリスの正体を。
今のところ大丈夫だと思うにゃ。
It's probably for the best that he never does find out. But you know what?
よし、それじゃあ指圧師はその線で進めてくれ。
分かった。
問題はどうやって客を呼び戻すかだが。
I think in my case, I'm probably not going to be streaming that long. My voice is starting to crack a bit. Like, I'm not particularly well. Which is why I've kind of gone a bit quiet.
あのさ、月並みなアイデアだけどいい？
Kurisu.
なんだ？言ってみろ。アイデアに月並みも何もない。
やっぱり1にも2にもまず宣伝だと思うのよね。例えばお店のプロモーションビデオを作ってネット配信したらどうかしら。
Fair idea.
ふむ、PV か。なるほどな。
ミューツベとかニコニアに
あー
復活するって手もあるし、ありじゃね？
Oh god. That hurts my soul. Look at that horrible name for YouTube. Oh god. Why? Why is that a thing? It hurts my soul at least a little. I need to check this now. Is it this one? Yeah, it is. Alright. A popular video sharing website. Yeah, definitely. Why? Why is it a thing?
ただ、俺たちは PV など作ったことないぞ。プロに頼むか？
Realistically, she could just pay someone to do that.
それはしたくないにゃ。できればみんなで楽しく作った方がお店の雰囲気が伝わると思うにゃ。
そうね。今回の場合、親近感を持ってもらうのが大事だと思う。
じゃあ、俺たちで撮ってみるか。
Lukako timidly raises his hand in response.
もしよかったら、僕のお父さんが結構いいビデオカメラを持っているので、借りてきましょうか。
Realistically, shouldn't Ferris have that sort of thing as well? Probably. Just like hanging around.
本当か？我が弟子よ。
はい。僕が生まれてから入学式とか卒業式とか何かあるたびに張り切って新しいのに買い替えてくるんですよ。
God. Yeah, your dad really treats you as if you're his daughter, not his son. Yeah, that sounds exactly like the sort of thing Luca's doting father would do.
では、カメラはルカ子の家から拝借するとしよう。あとは PV の内容だが。
それならフェイリス、やってみたいことがあるにゃ。
ほう、どんな？
I find it really awkward that, you know, we've entered this place and we still haven't actually heard a proper name in the game.
まだ思いついたばっかりでまとまってないにゃ。次の会議までに考えてくるからそれでいいかにゃ。
When you want to deal with this issue as quickly as you possibly can.
そうね。メイクイーンのことはフェリスさんが一番よく知ってるわけだし、任せていいんじゃないかしら。
よし、PV の内容はフェイリスに一任しよう。
頑張るにゃ。
では、次のアイデアを。
Oh, Miuri.
マユリ、聞かせてみろ。
実はね、ずっと前から考えてたんだ。
An
動物
animal.
さんカフェをやるのはどうかなって。
動物さんカフェ？
って何？
ね、メイクイーンの中に動物さんを放し飼いにするの。
Health and hygiene would not like that. That place would probably get shut down if the animals aren't monitored properly.
ああ、猫カフェとかそういうやつね。
さあ、それのもっとすごいやつを作る。
Koalas and penguins.
ワンとかワンちゃんだけじゃなくて。
ちょっと待て。猫や犬ならともかく、コアラやペンギンは厳しいだろう。
It'd definitely draw people in, but it'd also be mega expensive.
だけど、お客さんは来ると思うな。
It definitely would. It'd also be mega expensive.
客より先にワシントン条約か何かで警察が来そうだが。
The Washington Convention.
ちなみにペンギンというのは一部でウホの象徴になってるらしいよ。
Why are you bringing that up?
そんな豆知識はいらん。
Kurisu, well played.
ダメかな。
Yes, it's a no. Sorry,
猫
Mira.
や犬にしても、普段はどこで飼うんだ？世話を。
そっか。
Hey, any ideas? Good until it's made bad, alright? It was made with good intent.
動物さんの着ぐるみはどう？
No, we don't need furries.
着ぐるみ？
マユシーが作るよ、ペンギンさん。
No.
それは可愛いかもしれないにゃ。
No, that's just gonna attract a bunch of furries. You don't want that, trust me. That's not a good
誰が
idea.
その着ぐるみに入るんだ？
Everyone points. Approved
却下だ。
over my dead body. Yes. I approve of that. That was brilliant.
次、何かアイデアがあるものを。
Suzuha raises his hand, alright.
サバイバルカフェはどうかな。
Oh, Suzuha, we can tell you're from the really bad future line, considering that's your suggestion.
というと？もしかして、サバゲーとメイドカフェのコラボか？
無法メイドさんが銃持ってるとかありがちだけどいいんじゃね？絶対領域に川の食い込みホルスターは神すぐる。
Dari, you're really, really gross.
どうだ、フェイリス。
スペース的にサバゲーは無理だけどにゃ。でも店内の雰囲気をそれっぽくしてエアガンを用意するだけなら可能にゃ。エアガン？なんで？
Yeah, she wanted real guns. She was talking about the real deal.
なんでって。お前が言ってるのはサバイバルゲームカフェだろ？
She means an actual fight to the death, probably.
違う。サバイバル料理が出てくるカフェだよ。
Aww.
サバイバル料理って一体どういう
Something that doesn't have any sort of viruses on it.
うんとね、公園の草を煮たり、
What? Yeah.
草を焼いたり。
No.
却下だ却下。
結構いけるよ。今度ごちそうしよっか。
力いっぱい遠慮させてもらおう。
美味しいのにな。
Yeah, see, this is where signs of where she's come from kick in. She's... What kind of life do you live part-time, Warren?
他に何かないか。
はい、そろそろ真打ちが発言するのだぜ。
Okay. See, Okabe and Kurisu same wavelength. They're kind of meant to be together, and they both immediately know he's going to fucking say something bad.
いくらなんでもひどくね。
We know what you're going to say is horrible, though.
だってさ、橋田のアイデアってなんかエロそうなんだもん。
フェイリスやマユリにおかしなことはさせられんぞ。
エロくねえよ、させねえよ。人を何だと思ってるんだお。
A pervert.
だろ、させるだろ、変態だろ。
Hey, Kurisu, same mindset. Nice.
すいません。
Under Kurisu's sharp glare, Daru's big body curls up into a tiny ball.
まあまあ、二人とも橋田至の意見も聞いてみようよ。
She's trying to defend her dad.
そうだよ。
あまねし、まゆし。
橋田至だってさ、たまにはいいこと言うかもしれないし。そうだよ。
ぐはー、死ぬる。
今のは割と致命傷だな。
It
が
has.
ないって時に残酷よね。
Oof.
僕だっていつもエロいことばかり考えてるわけじゃないのに。
ほらダル、我が優秀なる右腕よ。発言を許可するぞ。
On my invitation, Daru begins muttering as he slowly stands back up.
みんな、日地産業って知ってる？
Niche market. Alright.
ああ、隙間産業のことね。
Yeah, probably.
隙間産業？
窓の隙間を直すお仕事かな。
No. Miori, no.
それは建具屋だな。
That would be a joint.
じゃあ、歯の隙間を直す？
Braces.
それは歯医者だ。
要するに一般的じゃないマニアックなジャンルを狙った産業ってことよ。
例えばさ、ツンデレ妹萌え全盛期の今、あえてアメコミ調の筋肉マッチョなお姉さんしか登場しないアニメを作るとか。
Like an American comic.
そんな売れないものを作って大丈夫なの？
It sells because it's not available.
いや、逆に考えてみるのだバイト戦士よ。誰もやっていないジャンルなら客を独占できる。商売敵がいないのだから価格競争に巻き込まれることもない。
おう、なるほど。そうだね。
ふむ、そういう路線を狙ったらどうかということだな。さすが我が右腕。いい着
却下しようとしたくせに。
でも、ニッチって案外難しいのにゃ。あんまりマニアックすぎてもお客さんは来てくれないし。
もちろんそれも検討済みだお。ニッチとメジャーのちょうど中間あたりで、僕らに今すぐできそうなことって言うと、ズバリ男の子しかないっしょ。
Mid, guys. Oh. Lukaku. Hi there. We know what we're going to be using you for. Sorry, buddy. As though he sensed danger, Lukaku hugs himself tightly. He just knows. It's like, you guys are going to make me absolutely suffer.
なるほど、その手があったか。
Though they just think that Lukaku's a girl.
悪くないかも。 ンダーグラウンド市で結構ある。
メイド服は大きめサイズをマユシにちょっと直してもらえばいけそうだにゃ。
What? You do realize like the equivalent of a maid guy is essentially a butler, because putting them in the like they're aiming to actually put them in the dresses. Yeah, some people might be into that. I don't want to say anything like anyone could find offensive.
はいはい、やります。皆さん、何か変なこと考えてますよね。
Lukaka knows he's screwed. Ah, human sacrifice. Sorry, Lukaka. Lukaka seems desperate, tears forming in his eyes.
変なことではないぞ。我がパダワンよ。
Padawan!
兄弟で卑劣な帝国に打ち勝つため、今こそお前のフォースが必要なのだ。
God. If we are ever to defeat the Empire, we require your powers of the Force. Yeah, you're a sacrifice.
僕のフォースって何ですか？
A reference to Star Wars, one I don't appreciate, Lukaka, but it is what it is.
フォースか。それはな。
こんな可愛い子が女の子のはずがない。
Oh, God. That sounds like an anime title. Poor guy. Aww. You gotta feel some amount of guilt for him. That really does suck.
気に入らなければ、俺の男友達がこんなに可愛いわけがないでもいいよ。
My guy friend can't be this cute. Yeah, they're literally making it sound like an anime title.
どっちも嫌です。
Oh, look at He suddenly jumps from the sofa, shaking his head while backing away. I stand up as well, walking slowly towards him.
ルカ子よ。お前の気持ちは痛いほどわかる。だが、頼む。大切な友のため、一肌脱いで、そして一肌着てもらえないだろうか。
Poor Lukaka.
誰がうまいこと言えた。
でも僕そんなメイド服なんて。
臆するなルカ子。戸惑いを捨て、新たなるステージに立つがいい。
On the Queen's throne.
時
Poor
代はお前を求めているのだ。輝ける。ニュー
今のはオカマさんとカマをかけたのかにゃ。
だから誰がうまいこと言えと。
そんなこと言われても。
ならばこうしよう。そこにいるクリスティーナも着る。
sacrificing Kurisu as well. She's not agreeing to that.
お前とクリスティーナ、メイド服を着て並んだら、お前の方が圧倒的に美少女だ。俺が保証しよう。だから安心するがいい。
You're gonna get your ass kicked.
あんた何言ってくれちゃってんの？
図星を疲れて怒るのは後にしてくれ。今はルカ子を説得しているのだ。
あっちこっちにムカつきすぎてどこに切れていいんだかわからん。
He's such an asshole. I'm not sure what to get mad about first. This I need for life, alright? This is me in general of everything.
考えろ上州よ。これは今回のオペレーションに必要なことなのだ。
だったらあんたが来なさい。
Yes. Oh, Kurisu. Kurisu, I appreciate you a lot. You're a good girl.
男の子でしょ？一緒にやってあげなさいよ。
Ooh.
何をバカな。
You fit the niche. She has a point. Lukaka.
わかりました。
Lukaka mumbles out his decision while wiping away his tears.
京馬さんと一緒なら僕頑張れます。
Okabe is going to be forced into a mid outfit.
おいこら
Now it's my turn to slowly back away. It's fine.
XXL サイズのメイド服を特注しなきゃダメだにゃー。名前はオカリンニャンニャンになるのかな。
Oh, it sucks to be him.
ちょっと待て
How to Hate Your Life in a Nutshell, Part 1.
うは超日産業来た
だろお前面白がるな俺がそんなことしても気持ち悪いだけだろ
You agreed with him that, you know, there'd be an audience for it. That's your own fault, Okabe.
確かにこれ以上ないってくらい気持ち悪い
Yeah, but that's because you're into women.
だったら反対しろ
No. And no one wants to see Daru in a maid outfit. I don't think anyone would be into that.
まあ綺麗どころはルカシがいるからいいんじゃね色物ってことで一肌脱ぎなよ
Ha!
色
Abandoned.
物だったら貴様がやれ
No.
いいよ
What? 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 What?
あっさり OK しやがった
What?
むふふふこんなこともあろうかといつでもダルシーニャンニャンになる準備はできているのさ
Ah. Ah. Oh, Okabe and Kurisu are just there on that same wavelength.
なんだお
変態だと思っていたがそういう趣味もあったのか
ド撃するわね。
This is gross. Yeah, it is.
冷ややかな視線が気持ちいいあじゃなくて僕はメイクインのことを本気で心配してるんだお
ダルニャありがとうにゃ。
フェイリスタン
He's actually willing to put himself on the belt for this. You know what?
でもダルニャにそこまで恥ずかしい思いをさせることはできないにゃ。あ、そうだマヨシーのアイディアと組み合わせてダルニャ用の着ぐるみを作ってもらうのはどうかにゃ。
An animal costume.
絶対に似合うと思うんだにゃ。
Okay, that's a bit more acceptable. Ferris gently rejects the existence of Darcy. Yeah, yeah.
うんフェイリスタンがそういうのなら
He was more okay with putting on a maid outfit than an animal outfit. This is questionable, alright? Don't sound so disappointed, my right-hand man.
それじゃあマヨシーお願いするにゃ。かわいいの作るよ。あとねせっかくだからスズニャンとモイニャンも一緒にメイドさんをやってみないかにゃ。
Okay.
私やめちゃった子たちの代わりにメイドさんを雇わなきゃいけないのにゃ。だったらフェイリスは
ラボのみんなの中にはやっぱり私も入ってるの？
Poor Kurisu.
俺は冗談だよな
当然入ってるにゃ。
マジか
They both want an out. Don't blame them.
もちろんちゃんとアルバイト料はお支払いするにゃ。だかにゃ。
The question then is, how much are you paying them?
飲食店の接客は経験ないけどやってみようかな。
取材の合間ならいい。
Okay.
決まりだにゃ。
Ferris gives us a huge smile.
予定が空いてる人は明日から早速メイクインに来てほしいのにゃ。駅前
Duo.
See, Okabe and Kurisu need to get married, alright? I think that's a fair request. The round table conference would continue for a while longer, with ideas being bounced around for about 2 hours. While watching my friends exchange ideas to help Ferris, my mind begins to drift. I start thinking about how wonderful it is that all of us Opmems had come together to help in Ferris's time of need. I also come to the conclusion that I have to prevent a Korean Yan Yan from ever being born into this world, no matter the cost.
Okabe, 自分だけ逃げんなよ。
Oh. She's just like, if I'm not having an out, you are dying with me. Her glare burns a hole straight through my soul. Okay. I think today's a good point to call it. Well, right now is a good point to call it for today. That was brilliant. I enjoyed that. Far too much. So I'm going to take a break from this for today and probably stream again tomorrow instead. And I should probably get a drink because my voice cracked. I can tell it has as well. My throat feels even drier than normal. So yeah, I should sort that. And yeah, it was for the brief section. I'm going to have to rename this stream, but it is what it is. I'll find something fitting as a thumbnail for the next one too. So until next time, have a good night everyone, and see you next time.